As you know, it has been a brutal winter, so much so that our weather team has looked back at this year's bitter cold and the record amount of snow to see if this has really been the toughest winter ever in Fort Wayne. We've shared our thoughts, but tonight we wanted to know yours. News Channel 15's Randy Spieth joins us from Studio 15 with your thoughts on how tough this winter has been.
Almost everyone at some point has had enough of what Mother Nature has brought us this winter. For some, it's just an inconvenience, but for others, the winter has hurt their work. Now that it's March, everyone's ready for spring. From a meteorological standpoint, winter's over. It measures winter conditions through the months of December, January, and February. For area farmers, it's been one they hope won't be repeated.
It's been pretty tough.
While today's farmers market helps, business is down.
If you're coming for one or two items, it's usually they don't want to stop and jump out in the cold and grab, a dozen eggs or a jar of honey. So you do notice that, sales kind of fall off a little bit.
And the cold has hit some farmers harder than others.
We've lost 3 greenhouses of produce. Frost has went down in the ground on the outside, come across underneath and up under it and freezing the roots off of the stuff. About $5,000.
So just how bad has winter been? We had 59.4 inches of snow between December, January, and February. That's the second snowiest winter on record. And 60 of those 90 days never reached above freezing. That's nearly 67% of the time, and an average temperature at a little under 21 degrees. It still feels like winter here outside, but this weekend at the Coliseum, spring is on everyone's mind. And the people at the annual Home and Garden Show say spring can't get here soon enough.
It kind of makes you want to start planning.
From fountains to wind chimes and flowers of every color, people are focusing on our next season and are ready to put what they say is the toughest winter ever behind them.
I'm old enough to remember the winter of '78. And I believe we got more snow back then, but I don't think it was as cold as this. So I would have to say, yes, this has been the toughest.
Absolutely, and my brother just moved here from California, and he's ready to move right back out of Indiana.
We just keep getting hammered. There's no breaks, and I think everybody's just ready for it to be over.
We have a lot of information about this winter over on our website. Click over to WANE.com where you can read more about this story. Reporting from Studio 15, Randy Spieth, News Channel 15.